The hell? Okay. Does it work now? Okay. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. All that talking was for nothing. Why was it muted? That's annoying. I already read Hans's journal. No. Why was it muted? Okay. There it is. Okay. So, I need to hit this with a fire spell. This kind of counts. So, alright. Sorry for the nearly 20 minutes of silence. Apparently my microphone got muted. As I explained in the first 20 minutes of the video, we are no longer doing Titan Quest because something happened with the video, didn't upload, and there are no save states in Titan Quest. So we're going to be doing Titan Quest until I can figure out what else to do. And we're going to Usengrave to get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Now, what I'm supposed to do is use a fire spell on the seal. This counts as a fire and thunder spell, so... And there's the hair mentioned. Which will activate that. Which unlocks the door to Mirror Watch. Hello, Bengal.
Huh?
Why do I have this is now my house. I officially own this tower. First of Morning Star, Third Era, year 423. A wise mage once told me the power of a spell lies in one's conviction. It's evident to me now that the college has lost all desire and purpose, and has become feckless under its current stewardship. The Archmage Shaladar believed the halls to be a proving ground where a mage could test the limits of their abilities. Now the college is a tomb of knowledge, where grand spells and lofty ideals are left to wither and rot. We should not let the outside world dictate how we conduct ourselves. Placating their ignorance is not a virtue. The augurs speak of a great war on the horizon, and we should be doing everything in our power to prepare for it. That is why Telja and I have chosen to leave. We know the road ahead will be hard, but one thing we will not do... one thing we do not lack is the conviction to see it through. Ugh, why can't I read today? 23rd of Rain's Hand. Construction of the tower is almost complete. Telja accused me of being impatient. A crime which I've been guilty of more often than not. Between us, he has always been the tortoise, and I the hare. Still, our needs are pressing. The coming war will not wait for the mortar to dry. The location has much to do with the delays, but that can't be helped. The Nords are distrustful of magic by nature, and some would frown upon our efforts. Others might take a more violent approach. For that reason, we put up a ward on the door that requires magic to dispel. We've chosen to honor Shaladar in much of what we do, including the seal outside the door. Telja seemed pleased with the idea of setting it on fire, while others seemed uncomfortable with the idea. I warned them that pride is the enemy of progress. If we are to survive in the coming storm, we must not be bound by tradition. We must be willing to set it aflame. 11th of First Seed. It's been a year since construction has finished, Yet there is still much that needs to be done. The tower is only the foundation of our defense. Our minds and our magic must serve as ramparts, and for them to hold, we must amplify our strength. As such, I have sent scouts throughout Tamriel to find powerful artifacts that may help us in our efforts. Artifacts the college wizards refuse to obtain out of cowardice or comfort. Many of these relics played a role in preventing calamities of the past. Perhaps it is their destiny as much as ours to stand between the world and its ruin. 17th of Frostfall. We've had little luck in finding artifacts of note. Based on the information I've culled from the Arcanium records, I know there are several here in Skyrim, including the Staff of Galder. We must endeavor to find them all. More concerning, however, is the disposition and morale of the mages. Even Telja seems to have fallen into the trappings of routine and idleness. It is hard to convince weary souls to explore yet another ruin when the task has been stripped of all urgency. 29th of Sun's Height. Now it's halfway through the year. 433. Yeah. More than 10 years since we left the college. Yet all remains blissfully calm. One of the new acolytes even suggested abandoning her training to become a cook, happily showing me her spell for preserving apple pies. I reminded her that she is here to study battle magic, not pastries. She will have more than enough time to indulge her sweet tooth when her youth is behind her. It is why that we've devoted half the library to the placement of powerful artifacts, to serve as a reminder of our pursuit. Yet seeing the racks as they are now, collecting only dust, makes me wonder if I've led us all astray. As leader of this guild, I have the training to fight and the knowledge of what's to come. What I don't have, sadly, is the conviction that it will. 28th of Lastseed. A courier came by with news from Cyrodiil. Emperor Septim is dead. The gates of oblivion have opened. Divines, help us all. That journal tells you that this tower was built right before the Oblivion Crisis, where the Oblivion Gates opened and hordes of Daedra stormed Tamriel, which is the premise of the fourth game, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. So, oops, how do I deposit? Square. Jeez. I'm blind. I can't read anything. Alright.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. What's this one? Okay, grouping. That's zombies. That allows me to call zombies when I do that one. But it is hard. No, not hard. The zombies are hard. They're rather difficult to deal with. John. Google this. Sorry about that. Sorry about pausing the broadcast. I had to deal with something really quickly. So this is the upper floor of Mirror Watch. I have, well, now a mess. 5 red stars, take No, I want to take the book. Red Year Volume 2.
Okay.
Words on the Wind. Troll Skull. Alright. I need to clean up this mess now.
Okay.
Oops.
I had forgotten about you.
So, I have an enchanter's table, a staff enchanter, and an alchemy table, as well as a forge and a garden. So basically all the basic needs of a house. So, I already have Turn Undead as an enchantment. Okay. Fine. I already have Fortify Magicka as an enchantment. I think I'm still using that. No, I want Apparel. Yes, I am still using the Ring of Minor Wielding. Okay, so this is going to be my domicile. I guess the library is downstairs. Have to go back through the portal. Alright, so now bookshelf. No, not the wardrobe. So, one of the things I like to collect is books. I don't know why. It's a stupid thing, but I like to collect books, among other things. I have a strange compulsion to just collect things in Skyrim. Why? Where's my axe? Paul Bunyan did not take my axe. It's right here. It got unequipped. What on? Okay. Bouncing cart leg. Alright. Now I have to continue on to Oostenglav. What shot do I have equipped right now? Whirlwind Sprint, okay. That's one I want because there's a puzzle in Oostenglav that requires it. And hopefully I will not need Unrelenting Force. More spiders! More spiders! Now, normally I'm a huge entomophobe. I hate bugs. But the spiders in Skyrim honestly don't terrify me that much. Well, they can't necessarily crawl on your skin because they are the size of your torso at their smallest. I am coming up on Oostenglav here. Again, people, I am sorry for the 20 minutes of silence. Come on, grab. I have no idea why my microphone was off. I have no idea why I was muted. It was so stupid. Now, I kind of have to do live streams because I ain't got no editing software nor a team to edit stuff. Why? Because I'm poor. Oh, right, I forgot about you guys. I rarely do the main story on my individual playthroughs. So I really don't come to Ustengrove that much. Alright. Awesome. What did I just grab? An iron battle axe. No, I don't want an iron battle axe. Just go to the car. Just... Okay. So, again, I explained it in the first 20 minutes, but because apparently my audio is out, I'll explain it again. I am not continuing the Titan Quest playthrough because the last video did not upload. It's nowhere to be seen. And since I don't have a memory hard drive, because I don't have the software to edit my videos, that video is gone.
Thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
There goes another one.
Well, weak-willed rabble. Even dead, they're almost useless.
They seem less intelligent each time you raise them, if that's even possible.
As long as they can swing a pickaxe where I tell them, they're as smart as we need them to be.
You hear that? The others must have found something.
We'd better go see. These can tend to themselves for a few minutes.
Have fun. Oh, they saw me. Ooh, skeletal minion. So. No idea what happened with the video. No idea what happened with any of it. It just didn't go on, get uploaded. But since Titan Quest does not have save states beyond the one Draugr, there's everything I did is just gone. Oh boy. I am almost dead. Why are you attacking me? I just helped you. I just helped you kill the Draugr. You were left alive. You should have just been grateful and walked away. But no. You decide you want to attack me. Man, people just aren't grateful nowadays. So unfortunate. No more gratitude these days. Alright, so I'm going off the beaten path. You'll see me doing that quite a bit in this dungeon. Again, I explored Skyrim a lot, so I know quite a few hidden secret things. Just an ordinary wall, right? Wrong. I guarantee you I'm not the only one who knows of this, but for those of you who are going to just start Skyrim and might not know of this secret path, here it is. Well, that was not worth it. Sometimes you get good stuff in that chest, other times you get total crap. Alright, so now that that's settled, go back up these stairs, go over here. More Draugr have spawned. You dodged. I'm gonna have to axe you to knock it off. Amulet of Akatosh. Am I wearing an amulet? Amulet of Bella. I would prefer the 25% magica regeneration, honestly. I really don't use speech. It's not a bad skill tree, per se. But I understand why people hate it. I just never used it. If I really need to be adept at speech, I'll do the Thieves Guild and get the Amulet of Articulation. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. My stupid fat fingers. Okay. So. It seems like I am going through this rather quickly. A, like I said, I've done this before. B, I try to stay as low of a level as possible for as long as possible. That way I can relatively safely get my enchanting up. So by the time I'm ready to fight Alduin, I have several level up stockpiled. So I can jump in level. And I realistically should have fully enchanted gear. Might not be fully upgraded. But I usually do armor first, and for a mage or battle mage character, I obviously lower destruction cost down to 0. Because if this is going to be my primary range, I do not want to run out. Nothing is more annoying than running out of magicka when fighting a dragon as a pure mage. But I am also going through this relatively quickly because I want to do as much as I can within my hour and a half I have for recording. You know, just because I have other things I need to do today. Okay, so over here there is a door that is guarded by 2 gates. One handle is here, and the other handle is right beside the gate. But opening it will give you a potion, a chest. Ooh. A chest that has random goods. A couple soul gems and an enchantress table that you can use. And I am going to disenchant the stuff I have right now. Alright. Again, a small, minor thing, but I got a Shield of Waning Magic. Magic Resistance is one of my favorite enchantments in this game. Because with the right setup, I can basically take no magic damage. I would fear more the basic enemies than the mages. Okay. So, across this bridge is the puzzle that requires whirlwind sprint. But you can jump on here and then use whirlwind sprint on this gap and then this next gap to get access to a chest. I'm so awesome. Okay. There's another skeleton in there. Now be mindful, it is easy to fall off these platforms. So if you do take care of these enemies, you have to do it very carefully. Awesome, I just took down 4 skeletons with 3 shots. I am awesome! Okay. But doing that will give you another chest. And a Draugr corpse you can loot. Empty. Nothing worth it. Okay, that stuff is worth it, kind of, but not really. I really don't like petty soul gems, but at this point they're better than nothing, so if I can find a way to get soul trap on a weapon, I can use a petty soul gem to enchant it. But I'd really not prefer petty soul gems. They kinda suck, I'm not gonna lie. They really have no value even for enchanting, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. You're not inclined to believe it or follow it. You can believe anything you want. You can believe that that planet Earth is in the mouth of some giant space worm, if you truly want. You could believe that space is just the belly of a giant worm. I am not here to tell you what to believe. I am here to provide you with a gameplay experience that you may have already experienced with someone else, but enchanter's potion. You do not experience me. That sounded very wrong. I apologize. That sounded better in my head. Okay. But you do have to go down here using the provided ramp because there is a shout. It's a shout I don't use, but I have a compulsion to collect things. And waterfall. I wonder, could there be a hidden cave behind the waterfall? Seriously, I don't know why that has to become a cliche, but it did. But even Skyrim did it. There is a cave behind the waterfall. That. Alright. So, now that you get everything that you possibly could get from down there, you have. Now, coming back up here or going back up from down there can be complicated, because there are 3 ramps, but only one of them leads you back up to the main area. So, pay attention to how you go down. Again, sounds very horribly wrong. And just kind of keep your bearings. Okay, so those stones are the puzzle that requires whirlwind sprint, but there are some boneheads up here, At least there should be. Yep, here he is. As well as a couple items. First we have a potion. A couple burial urns that can have jewelry, gemstones, potions, or gold. Felt like there was something else, but I could just be going crazy. Alright, so there is a trick to this. Normally it requires you just go straight and use whirlwind sprint. I found that to be inconsistent. So what I do is activate this one. Slowly and carefully walk forward until you activate the second one. Look back and make sure the first one is still active, which it is. At this point, you're expected to run forward and use the whirlwind sprint to get through. It might take you a few tries to get the right positioning, but I found... Oh, that did not work. Okay. It might even take you a few tries to get it right. But this puzzle has always been inconsistent for me. And now the first one isn't activating. Here we go. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Do you want me to do it this way, truly? Alright. Sure. Whatever. It's never worked for me like that before. I've always had to... activate the first two and then run past the third. So weird. Okay. You're gonna be fighting spiders in this section. Ow. Oh boy. Yeah, if you're going to do this, I would recommend a follower or to make sure you actually are prepared for it. Because this spider can come out of nowhere and just kill you. Just because he wants to. And now, you open the door. Open another door, or rather a gate. Put away your weapon, go into first person mode, and enjoy the cinematic.
Quite like that.
Spires rising out of the water. Go over to the sarcophagus. And fail the quest. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood and I'll meet you. A friend. That's right, you technically failed this part of the quest. It enters your quest log as a failure. Because you do not get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. At least not yet. The person who took the horn from you does give it to you. But only in exchange that you listen to them. But they left all this loot. You never leave the loot. No. No. You never leave the loot. You never leave the loot. Regardless.
All they care about is what's the horn.
Well, that's fine by me, but come on, man. And I find it funny how I say you never leave the loot, and yet I've left stuff behind in those chests. But that's only because, yeah, weight capacitance. Alright, so, now, you won't recognize the area I come out in because I never went in that area, but there's a reason for that. It's because it comes out in that area and I didn't want to just take everything. So, there should be loot in a good number of these. And as I am saying that, the game is slowly proving me wrong. Why? Why must you make a fool of me? But this is right under the main entrance, right below it. So, voila, that was Ustengrav. Quite beautiful. Oh, yeah, there's this guy up here with a couple potions. But let's be real here. I come down this, like this, and I hear voices around here. Do you really think I'm going to take the time to go up these stairs and look at this alcove? No, I'm going to try to plan my next attack. No, by the time, the way I play, by the time I deal with them, I have no interest in backtracking all the way to check out this tiny alcove. But since it's on my way out, hey, I forgot to explore up there, so let me do that now. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna kill the enemies and explore that alcove. First off, because of the light, that's a horrible place to be if you're a stealth build. Light can heavily affect your ability to sneak. Second, you have no vantage point there anyways. So why would you bother sneaking into that area or hiding in that area? You have no vantage point. You can't see what's going on or what the enemy is doing. There's no tactical advantage in any scenario for you to go there. Oh shit, that's right. Can I reload? Yes I can. Okay. I always forget about these guys. I apologize. After you defeat the Greybeards, because of the Dragonborn DLC, 2 cultists will appear wherever you next visit a main town. But because I go straight from the Greybeards to Ustengrav without ever stopping in town, the cultists will spawn for me in Riverwood. I don't want that. Too many people to easily die. And too little guards. So we are going to go to Whiterun, where more guards, people know how to fight, potentially less casualties, and who knows, maybe Nazim will die. I hate Nazim. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Arrogant butthead. Alright.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirac appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Ow! What? Oh, son of a bitch. Ah. There was an accident. Wow. Reloading. Yeah, I could have paid the fine of 40 gold. I don't want to. I'm a hardened criminal. I'm gonna strike a guard and then I'm gonna run away. I'll join a guild of assassins, but paying 40 gold to buy my freedom for assault is too much of a price to pay, man. Even though at some point I'll have more gold than I know what to do with. Try this again. I don't want to summon the Undying Ghost quite yet. I want to do it right as the battle starts.
You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Okay. The Greybeards seem to think so.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirac appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Okay, hopefully I don't accidentally strike a guard this time. Alright. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot I summoned a one of them summoned a flame Atronach. Cultist orders. Board the vessel, Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it up to Windhelm and then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Blade before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirac shall be most pleased. Spoiler alert for things to come. Mirac is actually the first Dragonborn. I know the gloves are light armor. I don't care. I kind of like the look of this. I just wish there were unenchanted cultist robes that did not require mods. I mean, I can get unenchanted ones through mods, but that doesn't help me with this character who is going modless until I beat Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and main story. Not for any particular reason, that's just the rules I set on myself. Because mods disable trophies, and I kind of want to see some trophies. I can't just play modded Skyrim all the time. There has to be some level of difficulty. or enjoyment, or a sense of accomplishment.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
I am the Dragonborn, you fool. Wahahaha. Alright. Sleeping Giant Inn. Where are we at? We are... hour in. Might have to go with this dialogue and then end it here.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
So, she's supposed... The dialogue I interrupted was, "You're that visitor who's been poking around. I'd like to rent the attic room."
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Open the door. Sit in the chair. Lydia, you're in my way.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
And no, she does not give you back your gold. She tells you to rent the attic room in her own inn and doesn't give you your gold back. She keeps your gold. It's okay, I take hers.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
If she takes my gold, I take her gold. In fact, I net more gold. The rise and fall of the blades. We will read that at some point next time, because we are running out of time here.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn.
You just
I
find
hope
that lying
you're right.
around? Must be your lucky day.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here.
I hope you're just playing dumb. I'm the one who left the note in Ustengrav.
I'm here, what do you want?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
You better start explaining. Fast.
I'll explain what I want when I want. Got it? You'd already be dead if I didn't like the look of you when you walked in here.
Really? Would I?
But I had to know if the rumors about you were true. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Okay. That's like saying, if you're a carnivore, you have to eat meat. I mean, you told me to come and follow you without giving me any chance to question or contradict. Me, as a weary person, or a very cautious person, doesn't trust anyone out of the gate. And yet, I still go along with some people's harebrained schemes. So... yeah. Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
That's none of your business.
You're wrong. It is my business. You may be the only one that can stop these dragons. But you'll understand that soon enough.
Why did you take the horn from Ustengrav?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
And yet you still said you don't trust me. See, this is why I don't like Delphine. She could be such a complex character, but she's written in such a way to where I hate her. She's a hypocrite, contradicts herself, and sees the world in black and white. The world is not black and white. I know some people are probably going to get offended by that, but it's not. Okay, it's not as good and evil, right and wrong as we think it is. Just saying. So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How'd you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
And if I said that I had to prepare, she would have drilled me for not being ready.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Yeah, she just changes in the room while I'm still here. You don't see anything, it's just weird.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Alright. Well, end of the dialogue. I said that's where we would end it. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for wasting your precious time watching me make a fool of myself online. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. Fare thee well!